What's up, YouTube? It's your boy ChasmRift here, and today I got ourselves an interesting discussion. It's not really a guide or anything. Um, so we all know how we're into playing on a Nintendo Switch, and for a good while, Pokemon have been played legitimately on the Switch. And recently, PK Hex, for a little while now, has actually been updated and is now prepared to actually, gen in Pokemon for people who want to play with Tacmons in Sword and Shield. And today, I kind of want to just give a video giving my perspective as to why over the years I chose not to hack. I got three stories I want to share. One directly involves me, while two is me basically being a bystander slash witness to everything that happened. But, I'm not going to give out any names for the sake of this video because some of the people me watching may know of the stories. And, this happened years ago, so I may be fuzzy on some of the details, but I'm going to give the best explanation I can. So, without further ado, let's get into this video, and the topic of the stories are in no particular order. So, back when Sun and Moon first came out, which was around 2016, I believe it was on Thanksgiving because I was at my sister's place getting ready for Thanksgiving meal. Many people in our old group chat that we had for Pokemon, we were all playing Sun and Moon, but majority of us, besides maybe one or two people, haven't completed the game yet, despite it being out for a little while. This is pretty significant because while we haven't completed the game, we had our Pokemon, most of us have fully evolved teams. We still haven't reached the post-game part, or towards the end where we were battling Ultra Beast and whatnot. So, a lot of the people in our group chat were actually on Wonder Trade, doing a lot of Wonder Trading, because there are folks throughout the world who has gotten way ahead of us, who were trading away their Ultra Beast and their high level mons that you couldn't catch yet throughout Sun and Moon from where we were at. And, it was a typical, like, hey, first 2 weeks of Pokemon game being out, let me go on Wonder Trade and, tear it up. So it's been going on for a good little while throughout the day. Everybody's sharing like what they got in Wonder Trade and everything. I gave out like my warnings, like, hey, y'all should watch out for Wonder Trade because, we were starting to teach these people how to like battle and how to trade and how to breed and things like that. And I didn't want them to fall into the pitfall of, oh hey, I'm gonna get complacent and bank on other exterior methods to get my Pokemon. But I couldn't stop them. They were Wonder Trading. They're all doing their thing. So whatever. So one of the people in our chat actually, saved the game. They closed it and then went back to open it up, and they saw that their save file was corrupted. Yeah, so we all deduced that from all the Wonder Trading that he's done, that someone may have sent him like a bad Pokemon and it corrupted his save file. So basically all the data he had up to that point was completely lost. And that was pretty unfortunate to see happen to someone else, especially someone that I'm actually in the moment talking to. I talked to other people outside of this once the incident blew over, once our Thanksgiving break was over in high school. And one of the people I talked to who's more familiar about PK Hex and everything told me that at the time that the software wasn't completely updated, and he believes that most likely the person was sent an hacked Pokemon that was from the outdated PK Hex software, and it led to the crashing of their game file. And they said that there's reports of this happening all over the place, as you could imagine, because you can't trust who's doing Wonder Trades. So yeah, someone got screwed over by Wonder Trading so much to the point where the game got, crashed. Okay, on to the next story. Now this one actually does involve me. I want to say this story happened between 7 to 9 years ago. I don't know exactly when, but it happened when I was in grade school, so I'm leaning towards the 8 to 9 year mark. For many of you who know about the DS line, there was a product you could buy called the Action Replay. I had this product myself, and during my time of playing Gen 4, I used this device, which is basically the same as the power save for the 3DS. Basically, I used this device, and for those who know how it works, it's like the Game Shark and all that, where you could, launch your game, and then you could pick which cheat codes you want to put in there, and it'll be in your game when you play. And I used to do it all the time. I would do it to make every encounter I have be a shiny Pokemon. I've done it to where like certain encounters would occur. I've done it where I would get hundreds of rare candies, and even like get 300 times experience boost off of a battle, where a battle I would have done that give me like 2 or 3 levels would now give me 33. Um, I've done this, and you can say like, oh, there's no harm, no foul, because I was doing it on my own game and I wasn't really hurting anybody. But I was doing this to, get my Pokemon to level 50 to battle online, because back then there was no, if you got a level 1 Pokemon, it automatically gets sent to level 50. So I did that, get my Pokemon, battle ready level wise. I would have shiny teams, and I even remember sending one of my Gen 4 shiny Dragonites to Gen 5 and trading it on GTS to get a Tornadus because I didn't have one. So I did that, and in a way I was directly, cheating to, compete with other people online or to get what I wanted. So anyway, back to the story. I actually remember that I didn't have any codes for Gen 5. Like, the actual replay was out before Black and White dropped, so of course there wasn't no codes on there. You have to update it to get, any cheat codes like that. So I remember it was either for that reason I wanted to do the action replay, was to get codes for my Black and White games, or maybe I wanted to get more event Pokemon in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or, maybe I wanted to do the certain encounters are guaranteed hack. So I connected it to a laptop because the extra replay, for those who don't know how it looks, has like a micro USB port that you can plug in, and then you plug it directly into your computer. And I don't remember why it was plugged into my DSi. I think you had to have it plugged in to have the codes be updated into it or something like that. But like I said, details are fuzzy. It's been almost a decade. I forgot about the story until yesterday when it popped up in my mind. So I was trying to do it, and I saw that my actual replay started to melt a bit. This is a plastic cartridge, and the top part of it started to melt a bit while doing this process. And sure enough, I took it out and everything. I tried to launch up my DSi. Sure enough, my DSi, the screen had an error code pop up, and to this day, I'd never been able to turn on the DSi and actually play the games on there. And I was a little bummed out. This was before the 3DS came out. Of course, I'm a young kid. I don't think I was a teenager yet. Maybe I was, and I didn't have, any real funds to go out and buy me another DSi, and my game was completely fried, all because I wanted to, get some Pokemon in there and do my own thing. And I talked to different people. I talked to a repair guy. He said he's never seen that code before, ever. So this is just very unfortunate. I even had a bunch of pictures I've taken and a bunch of games on that DSi that were downloaded that I'm kind of bummed out that I may never get the chance to actually recover until I get that fixed. Maybe in the future I will. Maybe not. But it is sad to see that a nice chunk of my past is just completely gone because I was trying to, put some cheat codes into my game. And now on to the final story. Back in 2010 when I first discovered Pokemon, I want to say the story took place in 2011 because Black and White came out in 2010, and then 2011 is when they usually transition to the next generation for the VGC scene. So let's say the story took place around 2011, maybe 2012. I was someone who was really curious and was looking forward to get into, battling competitively for VGC and whatnot. And me being a hopeful, back when tournaments were in Madison, Wisconsin, and I could potentially go, I would build my team. I would watch as many videos as I could. I'll go on the Pokemon website and whatnot. But I did not know what I was getting myself into for the regional scene. So I went on YouTube and I looked up Pokemon regional videos, and I was watching someone's vlog. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to give names because this happened probably 9 years ago. That's 9 years of footage I have to go through just to find this one particular video. So thankfully we're not giving out names. So I'm watching this vlog, and this guy and his friends, they're going out, they're competing at this one regional, and they got their teams ready, they're lining up. I'm just trying to soak in all the information I could to watch throughout this vlog. So during the vlog, in the middle of the Swiss rounds of day one, the vlogger's friend was playing a match, and the judge noticed that hey, there was something fishy about his team, and he got disqualified for having a level 50 Hydreigon. For those who haven't caught on to that yet, Hydreigon cannot evolve until level 64. So this person had their Pokemon hacked into the game, and they had severe undersight to realizing that Hydreigon is a level 64 Pokemon. Whether they did it themselves or they had someone else hacked for them, they were exposed for that by the judge who had the wherewithal to realize, like, hey, there's something wrong with this. And this person was rightfully disqualified for breaking the rules. And it was one of the saddest things I've ever seen. Imagine being maybe 12 years old and you're watching a grown man on his knees begging to the judge to not disqualify him because of a level 50 hacked Pokemon. When I saw that, it was really embarrassing to see. And I think that would reinforce me at a young age. Some of these events, this and the DSI, reinforced to me that, like, hey, maybe hacking in all this is a bad omen. Because I've seen it happen to myself, I've seen it happen to other people, and the fact that I've seen it happen not once, not twice, but on many occasions, that's a sign, if you ask me. For many of you who are watching, you're probably saying, like, oh, like, this isn't anything big. But for me personally, I'm someone who's trying to compete at the regional, at the national, and potentially at the world level. I want to make it to the world championships. And if you haven't noticed, there was a theme of this. How there are 3 things you need if you want to make it to the world championships. You need a game, you need the hardware to play the game on, and of course you need to be in the tournament to compete, to make it. And I've seen instances of this where all 3 of those were tarnished. Someone lost their save file, I lost my DSI, someone was disqualified from actual tournament for using external methods to obtain Pokemon. And that isn't a sign, I don't know what is. But regardless of how you feel about cheating and whatnot, imagine going to a competition and you're spending hundreds of dollars. You're guaranteed to spend about hundreds of dollars if you're spending a few nights at a decent hotel and on food alone. Imagine spending hundreds of dollars in hours of travel, whether that's plane, car, bus, whatever, only for you to be disqualified for some dumb reason. And for that, I'd rather just have my Pokemon be legitimate and have no worries versus potentially making it to Worlds and being disqualified at the World Championships because I had one Pokemon who was hacked, who had something illegal about them, or the hacked anti-cheat device they have at these regionals and tournaments were more advanced than anybody anticipated for, and I got hit with the brunt. So the moral of the story is, be conscious of what you're doing. There's consequences for people's actions, whether it's yours, in the fact that you want to, just have a little bit of hacking for yourself, in my case, or, you want to trust in other people, in the case of Wonder Trading, or you just wanted to insult the intelligence of a tournament judge, in the case of someone bringing a level 50 hacked Mon and not caring too much to double check their legality. Yeah, hopefully that makes a lot of sense to people. Hopefully people don't think I'm being irrational about my opinions on cheating. And yeah, that is it for me, guys. I guess comment down below about some of these stories. Do you vibe with what I'm saying, or do you think I'm still being unreasonable? And I will catch you guys later. And like I said, I'm thinking about it from a true competitive standpoint of, what if I went to a tournament and this thing happened? Not from oh, hey, I'm doing a single player and I'm just playing by myself and I never interact with other people with my game. So yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Gates full open. I guess I gotta close them, and I guess I want to see some of your comments. So bye.